All right, welcome back to another review.
Samuel again. So, everyone in the poll choose Clerks 1994, and thank God because I have the DVD. I popped it in and I just watched it. You know, this movie's a classic. I watched it. I watched this movie for a long time. I watched this shit since I was a kid. If you're watching this fucking movie, man, it's just fucking hilarious. But the second one, Clerks 2, it's way funnier than this one. I'll tell you that right now. That's just way funnier. Even though that's like more unrealistic than this film. This film is pretty realistic. How they explain how these clerks deal with customers every single day. They come in to buy stuff and ask stupid questions, this and that. I've been through it too, but I didn't work at a convenience store. I worked at a regular store. You know, those big ass stores. You know, those big company stores, stuff like that. I work in those type of places, and they always ask me questions, this and that, and of course to be stupid. Especially they ask questions where the milk is, and they can't read the fucking sign, so I had to tell them where to go. Yeah, it's fucking stupid, isn't it? They don't know where the milk is at, but there's refrigerators behind them where all the milk and the cheese is at. They can't read a fucking sign. But anyways, yeah. Clerks, this movie is pretty realistic. How they explain how these customers how they react and how stupid they are, how annoying they are, about how these clerks had to deal with it. You know, it all starts off at the beginning of this movie. Also, this movie's in black and white because Kevin Smith didn't have the budget to make this in color because color was expensive back in the day of the 90s. It was like very, very expensive, that he said. And then he had to use all his action figures that he collected, rare action figures, rare comic books. He had to sell all of it to make the right budget for this film. And this and that. He had to do a lot. Kevin Smith had to do a lot to get this movie going and this and that for Miramax. Formerly owned by Harvey Weinstein, in which you know what happened to that fucking fat fuck. But anyways, yeah. He does in black and white because color was expensive back then, which that's what he said. And he had that great of a budget at the time, so this is what happens right here. Yeah, so like I said, the movie starts off where Dante, played by Brian O'Halloran, he's laying on the ground in his room with all his dirty laundry all over him. And gets a phone call saying one of the workers had a day off, so he has to come in to work, which he doesn't want to come in to work on his day off, which he bitches and moans about it 24/7 about it throughout the whole day he worked there on his day off. Oh, I'm not supposed to be here today. Oh, I'm not supposed to be here today. Oh, I'm not supposed to be here today. Grow up. If you don't like the fucking job, just quit, you fucking crybaby. Which, that's what Randall says, except for the whole crybaby word. But he told him why he just quit. He's like, it's not that easy to quit. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, Dante is like he bitches and moans way too much. Like, if you don't like the job, just quit, dude. Yeah, so he's a convenience store clerk, and like I say, he deals with annoying customers. You know, he deals with it. He shows up to work, and this guy who's trying to stop people from smoking cigarettes and this and that. And this other customer comes in to try to buy cigarettes, and he stops him from buying cigarettes and shows him this picture of a lung or something like that. The guy gets grossed out, and he's like, alright, I'll put the cigarettes back. And the guy's like, hey, buy some gum instead. Don't smoke cigarettes. In which, you know, these type of people should just leave these people alone. Let them smoke. Let them chew gum. Let them do what the fuck they want. Don't stop controlling these people. This isn't China. This is America. You got these fucking losers coming to the store. I told this guy to fuck off. That's the problem. Dante has no balls to kick somebody out of his fucking convenience store. He has like no balls. He's like scared of everything. Oh yeah, and then later on, Jay and Silent Bob shows up. You know, those are the guys who always loitering all the time at the store, outside of the Quickie Mart. Was it Quickie Mart? I forgot what the name of the fucking convenience store was. And they're outside goofing off, selling drugs. You know, getting high. You know, and Silent Bob, he's always silent, and sometimes he talks. You know, his name's Silent Bob. Yeah, sometimes he talks out of the blue. He just talks. You know, he tells like the truth. He's like a really smart dude. He's played by Kevin Smith, the director of this film. And I really like Jay and Silent Bob. They're like really good characters. I really enjoyed them. Except that Jay and Silent Bob reboot, that shit was garbage. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about this classic. And this Jay and Silent Bob are not like funny like the Clerks 2 version. Those guys are way more improved than the first movie with Jay and Silent Bob. I mean, Jay and Silent Bob is funny here too, but I like Clerks 2. They're like way funnier, especially the line Jay says like "Snoochie bookies." Like that dude gets like really like hyped up in that movie. It's like funny as shit. Because this is when Kevin Smith first started off doing this movie. He ain't really made characters that funny yet. I mean, they are funny here, but it's not like up to its potential yet to like the second movie and Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, stuff like that. You can count Mallrats too, but Brian O'Halloran plays a different character. He plays this love contestant or something like that, and Jay and Silent Bob hang out in the mall with these other dudes, Jason Lee's character and the other dude, Jason London's character. But that's another thing. Mallrats is a decent film, though. I didn't mind Mallrats. But I love Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. That shit was fucking hilarious. Better than that fucking reboot garbage. I hated that reboot. It's just full of feminist bullshit. But anyways. So yeah, fucking Dante and his fucking convenience store. All these fucking people coming in there, and this guy's preaching and saying Dante is a bad clerk guy, this and that, telling the customers that he's a bad man. Don't buy stuff from this guy. Also buy bad cigarettes. I would tell these people to fuck off. Hey, he just stands there like a bitch and doesn't say anything. Then later on, I think his girlfriend shows up or something. I forgot what. I think it was like, what's her fucking name again? I think it was like Vanessa. I forgot what her fucking name is. I gotta look it up real quickly here. I forgot what her fucking name was, dude. I just watched the movie. I think it's Veronica. It just popped in my head. Yeah, it's Veronica. Yeah, Veronica shows up, and fucking Dante bitches and moans because she sucked like 37 dicks or something like that. He's just mad. He doesn't eat that much pussy. That's why he's mad about probably. Yeah, he makes like a big deal because she sucks like 37 cocks. He probably ate like 3 pussy or some shit like that. He's like butthurt about it. So how do you eat 37 dicks while I only got like 3 pussy? Like this dude gets like so butthurt about everything. Just be happy she's your girlfriend. Be happy she's like the only one sucking your dick, which I don't know. Maybe she is sucking other people's dicks. You never know. But still, like this dude's like bitching and moaning and blah 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 blah. Didn't break up with her, you idiot. Which that happens later on, but we'll get to that later. Yeah, he bitches and moans because his girlfriend Veronica sucks 37 dicks and he gets butthurt about it. Even though he probably doesn't get that much pussy, that's why he's mad about it. It's like, how does she get 37 dicks, but I can't get like that much pussy in my mouth? Like that's ridiculous. Yeah, that's in total. He probably had like 3 pussy in his mouth. That's it, probably. A total of women. Like this guy gets so butthurt about it. And he makes like a big fuss about it. She storms out of the store upset, and fucking like Dante's telling everybody that she sucked 37 dicks. Like that's not their business, dude. Why are you telling everybody she sucked 37 dicks? Don't go around telling everybody about it. That was funny when he said things like that, but I feel like this dude bitches and moans too much. I mean, like I said, I don't mind Dante's a character, but he bitches too much. I'm sorry, he does. Then Randall shows up. And Randall is Dante's best friend. He's a pain in the ass. He's a douche. He can't stand people. He hates people. He runs the VHS store. He sells VHS tapes. Yeah, this is a time in the 90s where VHS tapes were popular, this and that. DVDs didn't exist till like the late 90s, early 2000s. I used to use VHS tapes when I was a kid. I used to use them all the time. I used to play all these fun Nick Jr. fucking shit on there when I was a kid. Watched them all the time. Replayed them, this and that. Yeah, I grew up with VHS. Not like all these other people my age. I actually grew up with it. I grew up with VHS, DVD. I grew up with this shit. Most of these kids didn't grow up with that at my age. I'm like 25. I grew up with fucking VHS tapes. In general. So Randall shows up to the VHS store outside. He was talking to this little girl. She was like, "Oh, I want to buy some new VHS tapes and this and that, but the store's not open." He just makes believe he's a customer. "Oh yeah, I wonder why the door's not open. Oh, what's going on with that?" he just walks away. And this other guy is like pissed off at Dante before fucking Randall showed up. He's like talking shit to him. He's like, hey, you being an asshole or something, Dante? He said, no, I'm not being an asshole. He get out scared of this old guy. Like, come on, this dude's like 70. You're like scared of him. Come on, Dante. You're like your 20s. You're scared of this dude. Like I said, Dante has no balls. He shouldn't be running a fucking clerk store. He has like no balls. He's scared of this old fart dude. He was like, oh, why is the VHS store's not open? Oh, where's the guy that owns it? Why he's not open the store? And he get mad at Dante. I think it's his fault. You know, it's not his fault. Dante should stand up for himself, but he's a chicken shit, so he didn't stand up for himself. He's like a little fucking cunt. He's just scared of everything. But instead, he bitches and moans about his girlfriend sucked 37 cocks. Yeah. Sad, isn't it? And then I think later on, then it's fucking this rock and roll type of guy. Not rock. I mean, he wants to be a rock and roll guy with his band, his Russian band or something. He's out there with Jay and Silent Bob, and this girl wants to hear how he sings. That shit was funny. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like that shit was so stupid. And this is a very, very dirty movie. They said a lot of dirty shit in this movie. I'll say that right now. A lot of dirty jokes, a lot of dick jokes, a lot of that shit in here. It's pretty funny because this is a time when stuff like that. I mean, it's still funny now. I'm just saying. I just wish there's like more stuff like this movie, you know. But it's a shame this generation can't be like Clerks. Well, anyways, yeah. So Randall finally opens the store. This and that. You know, he hates working there because all the movies suck ass in there. He says all the VHS tapes are terrible in there. He hates working there. And he's like bored of working there, so he goes over next door to hang out with his buddy Dante and annoy him. This and that, all the other bullshit. And they had this conversation about Empire Strikes Back and the Return of the Jedi, this and that. And I do agree that Return of the Jedi is better than Empire Strikes Back. I do think Empire Strikes Back is overrated in my opinion. A lot of people get butthurt about it, but that's just my opinion. I'm not really that crazy about Empire Strikes Back. Same with like Attack of the Clones. I'm not crazy about that one either. Because all that romance shit. Oh, both movies have romance shit in there. Fucking Han and Leia, Padme and Anakin. It's just the romance are terrible in those movies. It's just bad. But yeah, I agree with Randall. The Return of the Jedi is way better. So yeah, that little conversation about Star Wars and talk about building the Death Star, and this guy comes in talking about construction work, this and that. He comes in talking to them about it and all that other shit. Then later on, fucking Dante complains, this and that. And Randall shows him the newspaper of his ex-girlfriend's getting married. And he was like, what? She getting married? Like, he's like so shocked about his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend getting married. Like, what's this a big deal? Everybody gets married, dude. Like, this dude getting all hyped up about, what? She's getting married? What? She's getting married? Oh, my God. How's that possible? She's getting married. What's the big deal, you fucking goof? Like, Dante acts like a fucking 15-year-old kid more than a fucking 20-year-old. I swear, he don't act like his fucking age. Yeah, fucking Randall is not his age either, but at least he's like more mature than Dante. Yeah, he's like so shocked about it. It's like, why are you so shocked about it, dude? Everybody gets married. Everyone gets fucking married. Like, my ex got married. It's like, so what's the fucking big deal? You'll see me go all shocked about it. Like, I don't know. Now you watch this movie now, I find Dante to be pretty annoying now. But now I'm older now. Yeah, this movie's still funny. It's just that his character's a fucking dumbass, to be fair. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, he acts like a fucking 15-year-old kid. He doesn't act like his own fucking age. Anyways, I think like later on, she shows up again, Veronica, to talk to Dante. He should worry about fucking Veronica more than the other chick in general. But he's thinking about more of Caitlyn. Yeah, that's the chick that was getting married, Caitlyn, more than Veronica. I think Veronica's more important than that bitch because he's dating Veronica. So why the fuck does he care about that bitch getting married? He's like, he can't make his fucking mind who he wants to be with. Veronica, Caitlyn, he doesn't make his fucking mind. Oh, because Veronica sucked 37 cocks. So fucking what? You're just butthurt because you don't eat much pussy. That's your fucking problem. That's all the fucking problem it is. Fucking look at Dante's a dork.
Like, he doesn't understand what he has and shit. He's like all butthurt about it. Be happy you got a fucking job. Be happy you got a girlfriend, dude. Well, he ends up screwing up this fucking girlfriend and shit. I'll tell you that. We'll get to that soon. He's a fucking idiot. He blames fucking Randall for it. I mean, yeah, Randall. It is Randall's fault, but it's also Dante's fault also. Then later on, something about he gets a phone call. No, he calls the place. Not place. Something about hockey. Yeah, so it's all about hockey. He can't show up to play hockey at the park. He was mad about that. Acting like a teenager about it, pounding and whining about it. And he's like, "Oh, I want to go play some hockey, but I can't. I'm working. Why did I work on my day off?" So they came up with a plan. Is like, how about we close the store for like a couple hours to play hockey on the roof? Well, I mean, yeah, that's a great idea, but what if some people want to buy shit and stuff like that? But whatever. So they started playing hockey on the roof. This customer got mad. He's like, "We ain't open the store, this and that." And he told Dante he sucks at it and stuff like that. Sucks at hockey. Yeah, he said this and that. And then he challenged each other to a hockey game. And they only had like one hockey puck or a hockey ball, wherever it is. And this guy didn't bring no more balls after that. He just brought one ball. And Dante got mad. Because that game's only like 14 minutes. Blah, 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 blah. This and that. Complain. This whole movie, he just complains and complains and complains. Like I said, he doesn't know what he has. He has a job, he has friends, he has a girlfriend, but he screws things up. But he blames everyone else for it by himself. And like other shit happened in this movie where it's like one of their friends dies. The day they go to her funeral, and Randall accidentally knocks over the casket. And they run out of the funeral, getting chased out of there, and they drive off. Well, before that, Randall was talking to Dante about this random shit about some guy trying to suck his own dick, and he died trying to suck his own dick or something like that. That's the most funniest shit ever. We to start talking about that though. But some guy trying to suck his own dick. Like, what the fuck? What kind of shit was that, dude? Then he has this other shit where this somewhat wannabe buff guy comes in the store with Caitlin's sister or something like that. And oh yeah, before that, fucking Randall accidentally sold a cigarette to a 40-year-old girl, and Dante gets in trouble for it. And he gets like fined like $500 or some shit like that. Where he's selling cigarettes to a 4-year-old. Imagine it happened in this generation. How much money you got fucking fined for? You probably get fined like $5,000 if this generation, 2022. Jesus Christ, it would be way more money than 500. 90s was different. 90s was like a lot more cheaper. Because the economy just grows and grows, you know. Jesus. So you just be happy it wasn't higher than fucking 500, buddy. So you had to pay a fine because Randall fucked him over. You know, Randall didn't do it on purpose or anything like that. He, you know, as a 4-year-old kid, he was like reading a fucking comic book or something. And later on, this customer comes in. And he non-stop talking this and that. He won't shut up. I dealt with those customers before a long time ago. I dealt with those customers where he won't shut the fuck up. I used to work at a Lowe's a long time ago, lawn and garden. It was seasonal, and this dude would not stop talking. He was like talking like 20 minutes to me and this girl, me this coworker girl. He will not shut up. He keep talking and talking and talking. I wanted to do that same thing that fucking Randall did. He's fucking spit water in the guy's face. But I want to lose my job, so I didn't do some shit like that. I'm like, come on, I want to do that. He seems like a nice guy, you know. But Randall, in this movie, Randall does that shit. He spits water in the guy's face. He gets pissed. He wanted to fucking kill Randall. That shit was funny as shit. Even though it was messed up, it was funny as hell. I'm gonna break her fucking neck or something, he said to him. The way his reaction was too, the old guy, he spit the water in his face. His reaction is like hilarious. His eyes start popping out his head and shit. It was like, that was funny as hell. But yeah, fucking Randall, man. Randall's a fucking legend in this movie. And later on, he had this other customer who keeps coming back and forth to ask Dante he want to use this and that for the bathroom. Somehow he'll use a porn magazine. He needs toilet paper, so for the restroom. And the thing is, he never comes out, which we're gonna get to that later. This old fart masturbating in the bathroom toilet reading porn. Wow, yeah, that's great, isn't it? Well, anyways, the whole thing with Caitlyn, she goes up to talk to Dante, and she tells him that she's not getting married. She's not getting married to that guy. She's gonna tell her mom about it. He's like, "Oh, really? You don't have a girlfriend? I like to date you too." Like that's not okay, dude. You can't just cheat on your girl like that. Like he's one of just like he's stupid. He don't understand what he has. He's gonna screw it up. So yeah, talk to this Caitlyn chick, and in real life, the girl who played her, Lisa Spoon Hoyer, she died in real life. I think she had like cancer, breast cancer or something. She died of in 2017. You know, rest in peace to the chick who played Caitlyn Bray. I think that's what she died of. No, accidental overdose. She had an overdose. I guess because she was taking that because she was finding a whole bunch of sicknesses, cancer, it said this and that. I mean, she took too much and an overdose on her. Painkillers, it says. Yeah, shit, that sucks. 44. She would have been in Clerks 3 if she had died, probably. If she beat the other sicknesses she had. But, yeah. But anyways, her character in this movie, like I said, she seemed like a nice girl in this movie, but Dante's an idiot because he has Veronica already. And the thing is, in my opinion, I think Veronica's hotter than fucking Caitlyn. Veronica's like really more hotter than fucking Caitlyn. He should just stay with Veronica. Who cares? She sucked 37 cocks. Who cares? He makes like a big fucking deal. As long as she's just sucking your cock, that's fine. Like, what's the fucking big deal, dude? But anyways, like I said, so he puts on his dorky sweater, ready to go on a date with her, and she goes in the back, in the bathroom, and she ends up fucking a dead old guy. And the ambulance had to come, take his old ass, with his boner still sticking out, which, in real life, when you die, your boner goes up, and it stays up for a long time or something. Plus, he was taking so much pills to make his dick go up high anyway, so that happened. That was pretty funny, too. She fucked a dead old guy. And she thought Dante was back there. Yeah, pretty funny shit. She thought fucking Dante was on the toilet. But she ended up fucking a dead old guy on there. Fucking jacking off the porn. He jacked off the porn so hard he had a heart attack and died on the toilet. That shit's fucking hilarious. Back when Kevin Smith was fucking hilarious, man. I miss this Kevin Smith, man. When he actually was funny. Like I said, the second one's way more funnier than this one. I'll say that right now. The second one's way better. Then fucking Randall tells Veronica about the whole thing between Dante and Caitlyn. Veronica shouts at Dante. She got pissed at him and she leaves him. And Dante beats up Randall in the convenience store, throwing food at him and shit. Gets to get in a fight. Then Randall tells Dante the truth about that he screwed up, this and that. They actually both screwed up, to be fair. Yeah, it's mostly Dante's fault, but Randall made it worse, to be fair. But like I said, Dante should just stick with Veronica. He's trying to go mess with Caitlyn. Like, this dude just doesn't know what girl he wants to be with. He's just confused. Maybe he's sexually confused. Maybe he wants to bang Randall. I don't know. He's just confused. He should just, who cares if Veronica sucks 37 dicks? Who cares? Make it a big deal. It's not like he gets any pussy that much in general anyway. He's probably had like 3 women in total. 4 women in total. He's like butthurt about it. But whatever. It's Dante for you. Now that I'm older, I think Dante's like a real fucking baby. I think he's like a big fat baby. I never seen someone complain this much in my entire life of watching movies. Like, this dude whines, bitches, and moans like a woman. Like, he whines so much. Like, he don't shut up. This and that, blah, 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 blah. Fucking, you see Randall fucking bitch and moan that much like he does. Like, Jesus Christ, this guy whines too much. Like, he should just stay with Veronica. He should just fucking did his fucking job at work, not bitch and moan. Oh, I gotta work on my day off. Who fucking cares? You're getting paid, you idiot. Do you want to pay for your bills or you want to live on the streets? Fucking dumbass. God. Well, his character was like less annoying in Clerks 2. I think he was like a lot funnier in that one. His character is like way more better developed in that film than this film. Right here, he's like an annoying fucking 15-year-old. You know, his character is like in his 20s, but he acts like a fucking 15-year-old. fucking pouting and whining. Oh, I can't go play hockey at a hockey park. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I hate I had to work on my day off. Fucking get a grip. Maybe that's Kevin. You know, the thing is, like I said, this whole Clerks movie is based off Kevin Smith's life, to be fair. So I'm guessing Kevin Smith was Dante in real life, and he had a friend who's like Randall in real life, and they did the same shit like this in this movie. Which that makes totally a lot of sense now. Because Kevin Smith does bitch and moan in real life. Like he gets mad when someone talks shit about his new movies, which sucks ass. Which I'm not a fan of those new movies, like JSI About Reboot, which that was fucking garbage. Like the other film he had it with his daughter, besides the reboot, was I don't know, I forgot what it's called. It's with Johnny Depp's daughter also, and that was like really bad. Was like the worst Kevin Smith movie ever, to be fair. Yoga Hosers, oh god, I just remember the name. Yeah, it was cancer. That's the worst Kevin Smith movie ever existed in Kevin Smith's whole career. That movie is bad as fucking Going Overboard with Adam Sandler. And that is Adam Sandler's #1 worst film ever existed in Adam Sandler's career. And that's justable because that's Adam Sandler's first movie he's ever done, so that's not really a bad thing because he just started off, so I can understand that. But Kevin Smith, he's been doing movies for a long time, so he should be ashamed of himself. But yeah, I feel like Kevin Smith needs to like retire or something. Like he can't direct movies anymore. He can't write. I don't know about Clerks 3. I'm gonna see it in September. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see it in theaters. I don't care if I waste money. I'm gonna go see it because the Clerks 1 and 2 cast is in Clerks 3, so I'm gonna watch it. Faraga's gonna return. Too bad the other chick didn't return because he died, so that sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Hopefully, Clerks 3 is funny as shit, like the first two, and the second one's my favorite one out of the three. Yes, Clerks 2 is way more funny, way better character development, way better story, funnier characters and shit. I just like that shit way more than this fucking movie. This movie is funny, it's just that fucking Dante's annoying. You act like a fucking 15 or 12-year-old kid in this movie, pouting and whining all the time. His girlfriend sucks 37 cocks. Oh, I gotta work on my day off. Oh, I can't play hockey because I'm working on my day off. Fucking crybaby, fucking chicken shit pussy. Yeah, he's also chicken shit. He lets some guy talk shit to him. The guy who's telling him don't sell cigarettes or something like that. He just let him talk shit to him. He just stands there like a goon. He does nothing about it. He's pathetic. Like he just stands there like a fucking penguin.